Hi, my name is Aime, and this is my story. I grew up going to church ever since I could remember, and I don't really think I knew what having a relationship with God was. It's kind of going through the motions, remember taking tests, and one specific thing was having to take these tests, and if I passed, I got this bouquet of lollipops, and I just thought it was the most amazing thing. And so that was as far as what I knew being in church was. And that was pretty much up until high school. And so being in high school and leading up to college, it was a little bit on the rebellious side. And so I made, all the simple mistakes teenagers did. And then going into college, I upped those mistakes a little bit more. And I remember the first semester, me and Gabby were a little bit homesick. And we're like, we didn't have any organization to be a part of. We weren't involved with the church organization. We couldn't find one that we really clicked with. But instead, we decided to join a sorority. And I joined a sorority my freshman year in college. And it turned me into the most opposite person who I thought I was. Rebellious things like, drinking or not being pure in any sort of way. So I remember I was just so tired of it that summer, of feeling that way and feeling this void that I couldn't fill with anything else. And I remember praying, like, God, send me to this, help me find this organization or a group of friends that I can just be with and surround myself with and connect with and grow with and not feel this way or do these things anymore. So I remember one day, I believe it was Sam, invited Claire, who invited us to check out Destino Wednesday night. And I just remember thinking, I had night class and I was like, I'm tired, I don't want to go. I've tried so many, I don't think it's going to work out. And I remember Gabe was like, come on, let's just go, and I was just like, okay, I'll get the word of God for tonight, right? It's like, let me go get my filling. And so I showed it to Destino, and that first night completely got hooked. Like, I believe it's Deb Gerard, Dan's mom. She gave her her testimony a little bit and her talk that night, and it was just so amazing. And I really connected with her about her story, and so I felt like it was just the perfect message, and the people around us are all so welcoming, comfortable, like, hey, how are you, hey, and I remember just being feeling like, oh, okay, this is so awesome, like, I want to be a part of this, I want to, what is it? And I remember they had the retreat that weekend, and we completely signed up for it, and we went, and so we just got really involved with Destino for that semester up until March, I believe. We had the spring break retreat, and that was the time I decided to give my life to Christ and surrender. And I got baptized that day, and I believe the reason of why I got baptized and why I surrendered myself was because the only thing that was holding me back was I thought I had to be perfect, and I thought I had to give up all these struggles that I was struggling with. When up until Roderick spoke that night, and he said, what are you waiting for? Like, why not now? And it hit me home, and that's when I made my decision. And ever since I've made that decision, my life has been completely changed. It's not really about, oh, God's gonna get mad at me if I do this, or oh, I shouldn't be doing this, I know it's wrong. It's more because I want to please God, and I want to do it I want to better myself for Him and have a better relationship with Him, and in that, I just don't even want to do any of those sort of things. And so it's just been an amazing adventure getting to build all these friendships and just grow and learn more about myself than I didn't even know. And ever since then, I really hope that I continue to grow even more. So that's my story.